We went to the ATM, and there's a woman standing out in the rain, video recording cars going in through the ATM.
Okay. A lot of times what they'll try to do is they're going to try and get y'all into a lawsuit or get us into a lawsuit. So,
welcome back to the JTown Press, and today we're here at Truist Bank. We're doing a little civil rights investigation. Remember, the banks took a huge, massive bailout in 2008 and 2009. They got a lot of our money. So grab your popcorn. Let's go. As you can see, it is pouring down rain right now. Coming down like cats and dogs. And just so you guys are aware, we are on the public sidewalk, so we are not ever going on their property. Only on public property. That's where we stay. Oh, look at this. They've even got little carts here that I guess that's where the little man comes in where you walk. They have little golf carts. Isn't that funny? No, I'm good. Thank you. Isn't that cool? Huh. Somebody's doing a little head nod, looking out behind me. Do we have a Darren? Uh-oh. We may have a Darren. Huh. I really didn't understand what he was saying because the rain's so loud. Interesting. I would safely say that we got a phone call to the police. We have been recording for about 11 and a half minutes.
St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, this is Lee.
Hey, so I was just at the bank trying to put in our card, and there's a lady out in 2-camera setup recording people at the Truist Bank.
At the Truist Bank. Okay, please hold for 911 call.
Thanks.
I called the non-emergency number and they transferred me to 911.
Really?
You can't even see her.
I can see her.
She's recording the bank?
She's still standing there in the rain recording. People are so, and look, this is what I'm going to do, because you jetted in there, you got to fix it, you dummy.
And she wouldn't talk to me, she just kept staring at me.
Well, she was, laughing when she was doing the video, and at first I thought, she must be on the phone with somebody. But then when I parked to pull money out, she went behind the truck, and she started videotaping me, and I'm like, no, you're not. You're not about to do that.
I'm not transferring. Should I just call 911 directly?
No. Was there navy blue?
Yeah, she had something under her. It was like a I don't know, like a brick or some sort of like metal lining right here. Under it.
Under it.
Yeah, her GoPro was sitting up here, and then there was like some sort of like, it almost looks like a placemat, but metal. Yeah. When somebody's trying to go in the GoPro and cheer, so.
Yep, that must be their security.
There is anything with the bank?
I can't hear you. What?
Are you working here?
Let's taking pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are from
Just taking pictures and video.
to building?
I'm sorry?
Are you working with this bank?
No. I'm not affiliated with them.
Okay. I'm sorry bothering you.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry bothering you.
I can't understand you.
Sorry bothering you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video. You want to say anything cool or?
Okay.
Anything
you like
witty?
this view here?
Yeah, I like looking.
I thought you are inspector.
Oh, no, I'm not an inspector. Just taking video and pictures.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'll be out here for a few hours.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, no need to apologize. It's
But
America.
the manager, bank manager told me, is somebody make report or something?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, just documenting.
Document for building?
Yeah.
Are you working with company?
No, with Truist?
Yeah.
No, I don't work with Truist.
JLL?
Huh?
JLL?
No, just the news.
The news? Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. I'm sorry, man.
No, you're good. You no need to apologize. Yeah.
State County Sheriff's Office, Thompson.
Hey, there's a lady outside the Truist Bank recording everybody, and they're like, when they go to the...
Hi, I'm sorry. My son called because we went to the ATM, and there's a woman standing out in the rain video recording cars going in through the ATM. And
Okay,
she's been
at
recording
the
the building.
Bank, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you went through the ATM. Are you still there?
I'm across the street. I couldn't use the ATM because she would not stop recording our vehicle.
Okay, is she still out there?
She is. She's been out there for 30 minutes in the rain. She's wearing a navy blue raincoat. She's got a black umbrella, jeans, and she has glasses, shades on, and they're tinted shades.
Okay, is she white, black, Hispanic?
She's white.
We were out there.
Okay. And did you want to meet with a deputy?
No, I'm fine. I just, because I called the bank as well. The bank is also aware, and they tried talking to her, but she's just standing out in the rain recording with 2 cameras.
Do you know if she has any weapons?
I don't. My son says she has a GoPro on her chest and a video camera in her hand, and then she has some type of strap across her abdomen, which he couldn't describe it. He just said it looked strange.
Okay, say that last part again?
She has a strap across her abdomen.
Okay.
And it might be something to hold the GoPro. She has a GoPro on her chest. We tried to talk to her, but she would not talk to us. We tried to tell her, like, hey, you're recording us. We want to use the ATM. She just kept laughing and recording.
Okay. And you don't know if she's under the influence of any drugs or alcohol, correct?
We don't. And right now I'm looking, and there's a car going to the ATM, and she moved her position, and now she's video recording that car at the ATM.
Okay, I have a deputy that's on site now locating her. What was your name?
My name is Virgin.
And your last name?
VIRG.
And your phone number?
It's area code 305-57.
Okay, and just to confirm, you don't need to meet with the deputy, correct?
No, I don't. I just, it's really concerning because she's been standing up for it. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I have a deputy pulling up there now. They're going to see what's going on, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye.
Hi.
Hey. You guys call?
Yes, so if you look right over there, there's a lady with an umbrella. She's got 2 cameras on her. We are getting a client complaint. She's been out there for well over 20 minutes.
Okay.
A lady...
You know what she's doing?
Something about First Amendment auditor, we're thinking. Yeah.
Definitely don't want to mess with that.
Okay, cool.
So, as long as she is not on y'all's property, she is allowed to do that.
Okay.
A lot of times what they'll try to do is they're going to try and get y'all into a lawsuit or get us into a lawsuit. So, unless she's on the property filming, that is her right to do so.
Okay.
And us engaging in any of that and y'all engaging in it, I'm telling you, y'all see those TikTok and YouTube videos? There'll be a lawsuit.
So the only concern that I really have, because we actually didn't call you, a client did.
Right.
Because she went to go use the ATM, person came up, started filming her car, filming her transaction, client felt uncomfortable with her password being entered on camera. Son got out of the car, said, hey, could you stop recording us? She just had no reaction, so they just left and called you.
Okay.
So
I understand that part. I do get that.
that's where we're at with it.
Yeah, it's just they're trying to
Provoke the
provoke
situation.
y'all and us as well.
Okay.
So let me look and see exactly where on the property appraisers where it's at, because I think we have a trespass letter on file for this whole plaza.
Okay.
So even if she's not on y'all's property, we can kind of do that. But in my opinion, she's
Trying to provoke a situation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm surprised, especially with this weather out here. I'm sorry it took me a little bit to get here. I couldn't see anything when I was on the way, but it's very strange. We don't usually get that over here, but yeah, y'all know what they try to do. You know, it's really sad.
Emails about people.
I've never seen somebody do that at a bank before, though. This is kind of usually they'll go to like a public building or something. So
yeah, interesting.
Sorry. I know how it is.
Good morning.
If she comes in here or anything like that, or she steps foot on y'all's property, I'm more than welcome to trespass.
Okay.
Trespass her. I can do that. But if she's on the sidewalk and she's videoing or whatever, I can't do anything with that.
That's totally fine.
So,
So what about like the ATM things?
If she's over there and so she go on the sidewalk and just videoing the ATM, or is she just on the side right here? Because I see her right now.
I personally did not see it, but the lady said that she walked up behind the car and was close enough that her son could get out of the car and say, hey, could you stop?
Oh, wow.
And she didn't, so she left. I personally did not see that. But that's why you got called.
Okay. Because I see her, because when I pulled up and it looks like, yeah, she's just videoing us right now.
Right, which is super awkward.
Yeah, so, I mean, I would say if she's over there on just, videoing the ATM and whatnot, like, I mean, while a customer's using it, I mean, that definitely could be a breach of personal information, so that's definitely a problem. So, but what she's doing right now, she can do that.
Okay.
So, but if she's over there and y'all see, if you guys see it, and she's over there, videoing somebody's personal information or whatnot, obviously that's a problem, so.
Yeah.
I'm Orlando, the bank manager.
Hey, Deputy Parker.
Thank you so much for coming out.
Yeah, no problem.
Just got off the phone with our corporate security.
Yeah.
They basically said that there is a no recording policy.
Right.
However, I guess there's certain laws, local laws, that also.
If she's not on y'all's property, there's nothing I can do.
Okay.
This is what she wants. This is what they want. The First Amendment auditors, this is the kind of reaction that they want.
Okay.
So what will end up happening is if we confront her or you guys confront her, y'all are gonna get sued. I'm just preparing.
Yeah.
And I know it's, I get it's a big company and whatnot, but she's trying to get
Initiate.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So we see this a lot. I don't know why some people, I guess they have nothing better to do that, so forth. But like I said, if she's not on y'all's property, I can't trespass her from here.
She impacted business already, though.
Right, but I can't trespass her from the property.
Okay, so what would she have to do?
So if you guys want me to trespass her from here, I got no problem with that. But if she's on the sidewalk videoing right there, she's allowed to do that.
Okay.
So, but if you want her trespass, I can go and talk to her and be like, hey, you're trespassed from here.
I see, because the client that called, the non-emergency number, Was she out here impacting the client? Like, was she on the sidewalk in front of our branch? Do you know?
So,
Does she walk up here or does she drive? Do y'all know?
she appeared, I believe she walked.
She walked?
Yeah, because she's been
very
out there for
strange.
quite a while.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought she was just walking by. I didn't realize she was pacing. The client had claimed that she came up behind the vehicle, but I personally didn't see that. But I was explaining that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, if she's recording personal information at the ATM, that's not allowed. Absolutely. But what she's doing right now, she's allowed to do.
Okay, can she come to our clients and impact business?
So you're saying she's going to walk up onto y'all's property and like engage them or whatnot?
Yeah, because you were reached out to by a client as opposed to us.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all called. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I mean, so if she's coming up on y'all's property and doing that, then we can trespass her and intervene. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, but what she's doing right now, she's totally allowed to do.
Okay.
So, but if you want, I could trespass her and just tell her like, hey, they don't want you on the property, no problem. I got no problem doing that.
Okay. And that's a
She's
low
wanting
risk.
a reaction though from all of us.
Okay. But doing that is a low risk approach, like as far as like preventing any kind of.
It's a joint account.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally up to you what you want to do. If you want, I mean, most likely, if she doesn't get a rise out of anybody or anything like that, she'll probably go for it.
Okay.
However, if she doesn't, and if she starts interfering with customers, creating a problem with business, if she's recording people at the ATM and their personal information, that's a problem.
Okay.
So then, absolutely, we'll
What do you recommend?
What I would do, I would turn a blind eye to it, and I would just ignore it.
Okay.
In my opinion, from just dealing with it, and she's wanting a reaction from all of us, me included.
Okay.
So I would give a little bit and just let her go away because she's waiting for me to pull out, and she wants, you know what I mean? She watched my car come in. So.
Okay. Well, Officer Parker.
Yeah, I'll hang out around here. I'll hang out around Crosswater. If she starts, videoing people at the ATM and things like that, and obviously that's a problem.
Right.
Because we can't have people's personal information recorded on the phone like that, unless she's got permission to do that.
Okay.
She doesn't.
Right.
So,
Okay. All right.
your call. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, well, Officer Parker, I mean, you obviously have experienced this. We're new to it, so I'm going to go with your
I'm very
advice.
surprised that somebody would come over here and do that. It's very unusual because usually what they'll do is they'll go to like public buildings or things like that. This is very strange. So,
It is odd.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to give them the rise they're looking
I
for.
wouldn't. Usually
But if they
they'll
do
go.
cross the line, then
Then
obviously.
you call and I will take care of it. I promise.
Thank you.
Cool. No problem. Is she still recording us?
Not very one, at least if she walked somewhere else.
Or she might be waiting for me at my car.
Yeah, I don't see her right now, so very interesting.
Did somebody say she was a First Amendment auditor? Because. Very strange.
Yeah, it is odd.
Especially in rain and everything. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, someone is determined.
Yeah, that's.
Well, did she tell you First Amendment auditor?
Sorry?
Did she ever mention to you First Amendment auditor?
No, I asked her, are
He's
you
our maintenance
from...
guy.
I'm
We recently had our roof fixed. And so we were thinking maybe she was affiliated
She was,
with
doing with
the roof.
Yeah.
But apparently that's not the case.
I was wondering she is from my team. I asked her, are you from Inspector JLL company? She said, no, I'm a reporter. I interested with the view. I said, okay, I'm sorry bothering you. Yeah, but
Okay.
yes.
Okay, thank you, Mo. Appreciate it.
Okay. I'll drive around and see.
Could have been.
She's probably going to go somewhere else now that we didn't give her what she was looking for, which is good.
Yeah, it is. So maybe it was the client that called that maybe mentioned that on the call.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, maybe that's basically what the response was to our client, and when she called, that's maybe where that First Amendment stuff came from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it wasn't so much from anyone working at the bank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought y'all called for some reason, but yeah, that's. I don't know why people do what they do. I don't know. I got better things to do than
Right?
video people when I'm off.
In the rain, too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I mean, if she's a reporter and maybe she's doing some news thing on the bank.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Officer Parker,
it's all about trying to get money out of people.
I appreciate you and
You're
everything
welcome.
you do, and
Thank you.
You know, it definitely gives
Sorry,
us
y'all
a
have to-
calm that was definitely needed for, especially because I got new teammates. A lot of these teammates are like less than 6 months new. So
Right.
yeah.
Sure.
So when they see stuff like this,
It's very unusual around here.
It is.
That's why
It is.
I don't think I've ever been to a call like that over here, at least. So.
But you know what? One thing I've learned about life, you got to be vigilant no matter where you're at. Even in the bubble life.
Yeah, even good old. Well, if she does anything else, just call.
Will do.
Cool.
Thanks, all.
All right. Thank you. Take care. Bye.
There he goes. Or she. Huh. Huh? I hope she said something nice on the body cam. Huh. There goes St. Johns County. Huh. No directives. No nothing. Don't even bother me. I like it. Somebody has definitely trained these cops. I wonder who. Wonder who has actually trained these cops. Ain't that strange? Hello? 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 She didn't want to talk to me. Hello? I guess she doesn't like talking to citizens. Interesting. So Unit 3088, I guess they've probably learned their lesson from Mr. Jeff Gray himself. Oh, there she goes. Z Uniform November 03. Everybody went into hiding. I cannot say my goodbyes. Just see if there was a supervisor or anybody around I could talk to about some.
A supervisor for a deputy?
It would maybe like a lieutenant, somebody that was.
So on that phone behind you, dial 6630.
Do they have a speakerphone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I can't hear very well.
6630.
And will they come out?
And they'll send a supervisor here to speak to you.
Do you have anybody like a captain or maybe the sheriff?
See,
is the sheriff or maybe like the chief deputy is here?
They're here.
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm with the JTown Press. My name's Lana.
JTown Press?
Yeah. So I had some questions about some body camera footage that I was sent. So.
1 second, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't think a sergeant would make a comment, but somebody like a chief deputy.
Someone higher up.
Yeah, somebody that can actually.
Your first name?
I'm sorry?
Your first name?
Lana. Lana.
Give me a few minutes, okay, Lana?
Thank you.
Very welcome.
How you doing?
Good. Are you a police officer?
I'm not.
Oh. They sent me over here to find out where hazardous waste fill is. He says, okay, fine. I don't know what they would have to do with it.
Hazardous waste?
Yeah, like paints and that.
Right. Oh, you mean where to discard them?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. That wouldn't make any sense to me. You think someone else with the county would do something like that?
How you doing?
Good, you?
I'm doing good. So I'm here for something else. They told me, I guess you're wanting to try to talk to the lieutenant about something?
Well, I want somebody that can actually make a comment. If you can make a comment, it'd be great. So it was a deputy partner, and I got the body cam footage that was sent to me, and it was some concerning things that she said, and I didn't feel like the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office had that same sentiment as the deputy did. She actually said, for example, she actually said that it was illegal for somebody to, or I'm sorry, she used the word concerning, that somebody would be recording an ATM. Like say somebody was doing a transaction on an ATM, whether it be in the drive-through or whether it be like on one of the faces of the building, while somebody was standing on a public property. As far as you're aware, is that illegal?
So again, as I'm sure you're...
Would you arrest me if I was...
Well, I can tell you right now, the only person who's going to comment on anything related would be our public information office.
Right, that's right.
There's a way to submit requests to them.
Okay.
There's an email through the...
I'd rather just talk to somebody real quick. I'm here.
Yeah, I know. But as anybody can tell you, not any person, not some random lieutenant, sergeant, captain is going to make a comment.
That's why I asked her, maybe the chief deputy, sheriff.
Yeah, so there's a way to request through the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office website. See, there's an email chain for you to reach out to the PIO office. That's headed up by commander.
Do you have their address or email address?
So it should be, I believe it's sopio@sjso.org, if I'm not mistaken, or it's pio@sjso.org.
Okay.
But there should be a media request tab under the website to reach out to them, see if they'll comment on it and get back to you. But no one who's working patrol or anybody else is going to comment on anything else. If there's a concern that you have about something that was done or said you think it violates statute, policy, anything like that, you can also try to reach out to Internal Affairs.
Do you have their email address?
That would be something I don't have that on because I've never sent that to them. I can try to find it for you, but again, all that there's a citizen comment form tab on the Sheriff's Office website. That if you do that, that sends all the information to Internal Affairs.
If I get a contact there, it'd be great.
Well,
from Internal Affairs.
I think they can either give you a written form for the complaint form, or you can do it online.
Oh no, I see the QR code right there, but I didn't know if you had anybody from like IA that I could actually talk to.
Not that's just going to come out and comment on something without being able to educate them.
Whether or not it's against policy or not.
You too.
That would be something. So because we have body cams, we make sure that everybody's going to view body cam, make sure everybody's on the same page, because I'm not going to speak to something without being educated on it.
Right.
No one else is.
That's why I stuck in that's why I said, if I walked out, there was an ATM right there, a bank or whatever, whether it be a grocery store, if I went and recorded, if I went in there and recorded somebody doing a transaction at ATM, would you arrest me for it?
Everything's case by case. Right. I'm not going to comment on whether it's illegal or not.
Okay.
Like I said, you can make the citizen comment form, or you can try to put out a media request through the PIO. That's going to be the only two.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Michael.
Michael. And do you have a badge number?
Yeah, 4157. I'm a corporal here in Central.
4157?
4157.
Okay. I just want the body cam.
Yeah.